Hello, hi there, welcome back. We're going to talk about the EU battery directive today again. Just to be clear, we are always focusing on companies that are putting products that include batteries on the European market. So not on the actual, companies that manufacture the batteries. And these companies that we're talking about are called producers. So focus is on producers. This video is going to be a guideline for project managers. We're just going to go really brief through the steps that a recommendation, like how you should attack the battery directive. Okay, first thing first, what you have to do first is classification. You need to know in which category your batteries are landed. There are 5 different categories. 3 of them are for vehicles. It's pretty straightforward, the classification. We're going to do another video on that one, but do that first because the requirements and the timelines are a little bit different depending on which category you're in. Okay, second thing to do as a project manager or product manager is to figure out the requirements that are already active. So the battery directive started to take place already 2024, and August 2025 there were quite a lot of requirements coming into force, quite a lot of heavy requirements. Things like what kind of parameters that has to be readable from your battery management system, the CE marking, as well as you have to register as a producer if you're putting a product with a battery on the market. Also remember that if your battery is a spare part as well, you might have different requirements for the battery as a spare part. We will delve into that in another video as well. Okay, good. Second step. What do you already have to fulfill? Third step, obviously, all the upcoming requirements. Some of the upcoming requirements will actually require some product development for you. I mean, for example, it's really important now that the batteries are replaceable. So if you have a product where you cannot change the battery, you're gonna have to do a redesign, which can take time, right? So that you have to start looking into. Another upcoming requirements are on the performance and durability of the actual battery, meaning that you're going to have to do, or you might have to do some battery development, which usually also takes time. So third step, have a look at the upcoming requirements and where you are. The fourth step, if you is a project manager or product manager, is actually perhaps a little bit outside your zone. It depends on how big the company is that you work for, but you're going to have to do a lot of the partners and processes things here because a lot of the things in the battery directive is actually too big for a single company to manage, especially if you're a small company, like waste management, recyclability, etc. You have to be able, I mean, if someone wants to return the battery to you, you have to be able to manage it. Then you need a partner perhaps who can recycle the battery in the correct way. If you are a large company, there are also other requirements coming in, like supply chain due diligence, where you actually need to have a lot of traceability on the entire supply chain. So lots of requirements coming into this fourth category. Okay, let's repeat. First thing, classification. Second thing, already active requirements. Third thing, the upcoming requirements. And finally, your partners and processes. Have fun, and we'll see you soon again.